be this guy? Why can't this guy be healed? I mean, I know me, and I know the rest of us knuckleheads. We don't deserve nothing but this guy. And before I was even smart enough to know God would talk to you, I wasn't even smart enough till later to know that it was Him telling me this. Plain as anything. He could be if I had somebody with guts enough to go after it. That was like a stab in the heart to me because I knew I didn't have it. But I said this, if you'll teach me, I'll be it. I'll go. I'll do it. You'll have to show me. You'll have to teach me. First thing you had to do is start getting rid of a whole bunch of religious mess. A lot. Almost all of it.
Come on.
I'm trying to be nice. I really am.
It's true.
I'm telling you, we've never known how much power we have. We've not been told or taught how much power we have. You have power by yourself. What if we became one and we all started speaking the same language of faith? What would be impossible for us to accomplish?
Nothing.
What if this many people right here started gathering up, praying the prayer of faith over their land, and over their schools, and over their neighborhoods, and over their families, and over their bodies? I'm going to tell you something. The world ain't waiting for a bunch of church folks sitting on a pew to write a new song. It's looking and hungry for some folks that know who they are. Quit living in fear and putting up with the enemy and saying, "Oh, woe is me. Can't wait for Jesus to come back." I'll tell you something. Defeated peoples make statements like that. Once you find out who you are, you tell him to take his time because we got business to tend to.
Man.
We don't need no rescue mission. Creation is waiting for us to find out who we are. The mandate is for the kingdom to come here. The mandate is for the sons to find out who they are and what they have and run the devil out of town.
Yeah.
Yes.
We've got to get rid of all this division. We've got to get rid of all this religion. We've got to get all this thinking like we used to think and think like the world thinks and talk like the world thinks. We all got trained in that. We all grow up in that. We all are exposed to it daily. We got to get rid of that. It's got to become so obvious to us that stuff. I prayed like this for years now. I've said, I don't want anything coming out of my mouth that's contrary to what He says about me. Or anything else. I don't want anything coming out of my mouth that's contrary to His heart about me or all of us. We need this, don't we?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
I got news for you. Something gets on me, there ain't going to be very many folks know about it. Only folks going to know about it is those who know how to talk. Don't worry, it ain't nothing on me. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, what if this many folks right here had enough faith in their heart to tell cancer to go to hell?
Yes.
Yes.
Not this many folks in here agreeing for you. You live and not die. It's not God's will
That's
for
right.
cancer to take you out.
That's right.
You be healed in Jesus' name.
Yes.
Yes.
Cancer free.
Yes.
Yes.
Is there any believers in here?
Yes.
Come on.
Come on. Yes. Thank you, Lord.
Come on. Is there any believers?
Yes.
Does anybody here hate cancer? Yes. What is this many people right here? Do you know that 618 area code at one time, I don't know if it still is or not, maybe it is. I don't know. 618 it was the highest per capita rate of cancer. All Illinois at least, not more. Cancer's stirred up all this fear to where we honor it. What if this many folks right here found out what faith was, and we strip cancer of all of its honor that it's
Yes.
falsely lied its way into, and start knocking it down off its throne? It's not Lord. He's Lord.
That's right.
So what He says
Come
goes.
on.
What
That's
cancer
right.
say
Come
don't
on.
go. Cancer's a lie from hell. And guess what? When the sons of God get together and start speaking the same thing, it's got to go.
That's right.
Because what's impossible?
Nothing.
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 Healed and whole.
Yes.
In Jesus' name.
Yes. Thank you, Lord.
I'll tell you, you'll get to the point where the devil will pass you on by because he knows if he messes with you, he's going to stir folks up and he's going to take you higher.
That's right.
He'll start weighing the price to mess with you. Christy Harner's healed. You know why? Because God said so and we said so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everybody say it. Christy Hunter's healed.
Christy Harder's healed.
Full of life.
Full of life.
Full of health.
Full of health.
Cancer free.
Cancer free.
In Jesus' name.
In Jesus' name.
You shall live and not die.
That's right.
Thank you, Lord.
I said all that really because I'm about mad at what religion's done because I had a pretty good feeling that they were going to be here tonight. And so I had them in mind all day thinking about all this, and this is what I spewed out here tonight. You know, I think, I know it's not just for one, but then I thought, Jesus left 99
Yes.
You did.
to go after one.
Yes.
That's right.
And you know what I thought today? I was thinking about that and said this, that not because he's so naive, but because he knows to the one is tied destiny,
Yes.
legacy, and future. So I don't mind to go after one. I mean, y'all probably learned something too. Hopefully you never have to use this, but we're on the other side of it. Right? So I'm going to say this. I'm really trying to be nice tonight. If you got some kind of attack going on, whatever. In case you can't tell by now, we believe in total victory.
Yes, we do.
We believe in total victory. It's not God's will for us to be sick, defeated, diseased, broke. His will is as it is in heaven.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Jesus.
Your will on earth, be as it is in heaven. I believe that's His will. Jesus
Yes.
wouldn't have prayed that if it wasn't His will.
That's right.
That's right.
Even John said, I would that you prosper and be in good health, even as your soul prospers. That means we got to get our minds. I'm saying if you are under attack in some way, We believe it's God's will for you to have victory.
Yes.
And so if you don't, I'm just going to say it plain. Shut up about it.
Yes. That's right.
Quit talking about it. Quit honoring it. Quit giving it attention and fluffing it up and stroking its ego. You call for the elders only. Pray the prayer of faith,
Yes.
which is calling things that be not as though they are. I don't have to have facts to call her healed. I call her healed because faith calls her things that be not as though they were. God's called her healed.
Right.
I
Amen.
don't have to call her what I see.
Yeah.
I don't have to call her what she feels like. I don't have to call her what the doctor calls her. I'm going above all of that. I'm going straight to the top. And what He says goes.
That's right.
That's what He says goes when His sons and daughters say what He says in the earth, because He's given us the authority.
That's right.
God don't just do everything He wants to do. Jesus said, behold, I've given you authority
That's right.
over
That's right.
all the power of the enemy, and nothing by any means shall harm you.
Yes.
Did
Yes.
He say that?
Yes.
And He said this, go wait.
No.
I'm going to leave you. I want you to go in this room and wait. For the promise will be given, the Spirit will come upon you, and power will be endued to you. Not only do we have authority, we also have power.
That's right.
Amen. Yes.
We've just been religious dummies. Saying, well, okay, sirrah, whatever be God's will. What? Flee with that nonsense. Let's find out what the heart of God is and the will of God and start demanding it. And we run onto something that's not the will of God. Get!
Yes. That's right.
You've got authority and power.
That's right.
Both. To demand the will of God in the earth. Am I crazy or is this right?
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
This is why we got to be established in grace and the gift of righteousness so that we know who we are.
Yes.
He didn't just give us the revelation of grace and let us find out that righteousness is not based on our performance so that we could just sing about it and gather up on Thursday. He gave us that foundation to build a house on.
That's right.
He gave us that foundation because now nothing can shake us or nothing can knock us out of our place.
Right.
We used to think it was up to us, and well, I had a good day today, or I read my Bible 3 times this week, or man, I really messed this up. I'm out with God now. I can't wait till Sunday. I can get up there and repent. Nonsense. I apologize for being so mean, all right? I promise I'm not normally mean. If you're not usually here, I'm just fed up with religion and watching religion rob from God's people. I'm going on a warpath. I'm hoping y'all go with me.
Oh, yeah.
If
Oh,
not, I'll
yeah.
go by myself, but I'm hoping y'all go with me.
Oh, we're
There's
going.
power in numbers.
Yes.
That's right.
This number's going to grow. Hey, I'm going to look for the day, not because we need people here, not because this is something, not because I'm something. But somebody's got to do it.
That's right.
What if everybody in our area starts saying, hey, something's coming on me, I'm going to get down there where that bunch is gathered
Come on.
up. Hey, I don't care if you go to church here. There ain't nothing about this. I mean, goodness. Big whoop. Sawdust and manure in there and dogs running around and stuff. I mean, it's nothing special about this. It's us. It's life. It ain't about Thursday. It ain't about being in here. It's about life. It's about believers.
Yes.
Being believers. Oh, I'm not interested in being a church attendee. I'm not interested in learning how to be a good church member. glorious Son of God
Yes.
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 that walks to and fro through the earth, and everywhere he sees the enemy or something that doesn't line up with my Father's kingdom,
Come on.
it's
Come
going
on.
to straighten up and line up.
Come on now.
Yes.
Come on, I'm talking tough, but this is a bunch of tough necks right here, don't I? I got the right bunch?
Yes, you
No
do,
church
yeah.
sissies in here, is there? I'm trying to not be so mean. I can't help it. I told you I'm going to have a fit. I gave you a disclaimer, right?
Truth. You're speaking truth. Thank you.
I ain't gonna let go of you till this settles down a little. You feel that? Yeah. I can't wait. They all come running.
Yes.
I'm not saying don't go to the doctor. I'm saying there's better. I'm not saying that's not a way, but there's a better way.
Yes.
There's a cheaper way. No side effects way. I mean, there is some side effects.
Yes.
There is some side effects. Love, joy, peace. All right. You
Come
bet.
on now.
You bet. Come right on, brother. Yeah.
Do it.
Everybody just stretch your hands towards her. You know I can't everybody get to her anyway, but just stretch your hands towards her. Just love her. We've already spoke over her. Just love her. I mean, it's love. Faith works by love. It's love. Love's the reason she's healed. Come on, Lenny. Come on, sister. I can't say her name. Rachel. Come get your hands on. Anybody else in here whooped cancer? Come on. If y'all whooped cancer, come get your hands on. Sorry to disrupt your regular scheduled program.
Thank you, Lord.
Tell him that God's standing over you. Tell him I'm not accepting this. I ain't taking it. I plead the blood of God over me. And Jesus has healed me. I have no more fear. I have no more doubt. I know that you are going to bless me from head to toe.
Yes.
The only person that can accept it is the one that's going to say, I accept it. You can say, they say I have it, but I do not have it. I'm not claiming it. I'm not accepting it. All I'm accepting is the healing power of my Jesus Christ. And you feel it in your soul. You feel it down deep in your soul. And you know that everybody here is standing for you, faith. We're accepting this for you, the healing power that's come upon you. Only you can accept it, only you can claim it. And I know you have that in your heart. God's told me you're healed. You're healed. Amen.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lord.
I'll say one more thing, then I'm done. Quit. Isaiah said, you know, we've quoted a bunch, you've heard this quoted a lot, it said that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. It goes on to say, every tongue that's risen up against you, you will cut down. And I say that's just as important as the first nowadays. Because religion has done a lot of talking to the contrary of the truth of God. I say, yes, no weapons formed against us shall prosper. And every tongue that's risen up against
Yes.
the truth of God is right now hereby canceled
Yes.
in Jesus' name.
That's right. Amen. Thank you, Lord.
Well intentions. Listen. Good intentions. I know. I'm not saying any people do this on purpose. We don't know any better. We didn't know any better. Every word spoken against us is contrary to the truth of God. I hereby cancel in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Oh, I love y'all. Hey, if there's anybody else in here that needs some, don't leave without it. We'll believe for you. We'll believe with you.
Yes.
Yeah. Anybody wants some of it, don't leave here the same. I don't care what it is. Hey, this bunch of people right here know what faith is. We're going to run drugs out of town. We're going to run addictions out of town. We're going to run